Okay. Let me just. I've got a liking for some music before receiving Emmanuel's call. Let me see if I am able to find something good. Not quite sure if I had something on my computer. Hello, Sheriff, Diego, Carlos, Robert. I really hope you're doing wonderful. And we are about to start. I'm still waiting for Emmanuel. He's having some issues with his computer. Um, but if you want to join us, I just left a link above. Basically, what we're gonna do is to carry out some training, and that's the link. Please feel free to join us if you want to practice with us. Emmanuel is okay. Let me see. Jose Vaz, let me join. We need to connect your mic before you can add it to the stream. Um. Okay, Jose. Okay, I got Emmanuel here. Let me see. Emmanuel,
Yeah, you're
welcome. We are live, just in case.
okay. Awesome.
Yes, I had to launch the video because we were over time, and I just want to mention that Jose is trying to join us. But Jose, apparently you're having some issues with your microphone, so please check it out. I'm not able to join you before you can fix your microphone. This is not something bad comes from me. It's something that the system is showing up on my system. But okay, guys, welcome to Hypreneur School. More than glad to be here. Emmanuel is with me, and we are about to start a new session. Emmanuel, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. What about you? And how's everybody doing? By the way, we have somebody. Just 1 second. He's about to join us live.
Okay.
Kendall, we have a guest.
Okay, Kendall, a good friend.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah. So
Like
I'm doing awesome.
Emmanuel, just in case, I just sent a new link.
Hmm.
If you can confirm that you just sent Kendall the right link. If not, I can send you on the link
Okay,
properly again. Let me just in
sure.
case, let me. That's the proper link, bro. That's the proper link.
Okay, let me check. Hmm.
And Josue. Hello, Josue. Josue
Hello,
Vasquez. How are you doing today, bro?
I'm doing great. What about you guys?
I'm doing great as well. So psych up to have you here, bro. Tell me,
Well,
where are you from?
I'm from Honduras.
Okay,
Yeah.
let me see. I have some just lips. Okay, Josue. Well, while doing this, perhaps you can share with us some thoughts. Are you working on a call center already? Are you learning English just in order to travel, or what's your main goal with English?
Oh yeah, I'm working in a call center, 24/7 in touch. Okay, but this is an ongoing learning. That's why I'm watching all your videos, guy. I really like them.
Hmm.
Um, well, right now I'm on digital, just email.
Digital.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
But before I was on phone calls.
Phone
It
calls.
was, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and I
Digital.
wanted to chill a little bit. That's why I decided to move to email.
And that's
Could
good.
be.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good. Well, we are more than glad to have you here. And since you're working on a call center, perhaps you can help us out with some scenarios and things like that.
Mm,
Let me see here. I have Jose. Unfortunately, you're having the same issue. It's something regarding your microphone. I don't know why, but the system doesn't allow me to join you because something regarding your microphone. Sorry indeed for that. Okay, Jose was trying to join us. While doing that, let me just say hi to Jordi Martinez, Juan Publicano, Rudy, Sassy. I'm so happy to see you here. And Comedy, Rudy Comedy. I'm really like to watching these guys. Thank you. And Zacarías Flores, Carlos Hernandez, Jansel. eh, okay, Emmanuel, if you want to say something, please, you have the floor.
Okay, no, actually, I was waiting for Kendall to join, but apparently he's experiencing some issues. I already sent him the link. But hi, we have Josue on the line. How are you doing, Josue?
hello, I'm fine. What about you?
That's great to hear. I'm happy to be here and welcome to this live. We are excited to have you on board.
I'm
Uh,
excited
g- g-
to be here as
good
well.
good news. I have Kendall.
Okay, we have Kendall.
Can you hear me?
Hello, Kendall.
How are you?
Hey, Kendall.
I'm doing well. I'm doing well here. It's a little
long
bit
time, no,
cold.
long time no see, bro.
Welcome to
Yeah,
this
right.
live.
I have another person here. Just let me join it. His name is James. Hello, James. How are you doing
Hey,
today?
James.
Hey guys, doing awesome.
Great, great. And where are you from, bro?
I'm from Honduras.
Honduras. Good, good,
Yeah,
good. Well,
remember, I'm Jaime.
ah, now it makes sense for me. I don't have a good relative, bro. But now
Uh,
I can recall it now. Thank you.
long time no see you guys.
Long time no see.
So
Okay.
Joshua, maybe
hmm
for Jaime and also Kendall to be updated on what we're going to do, we're actually going to share experiences about call center settings, and we're going to discuss certain information. And we are live on YouTube at this moment, Kendall, and also Jaime, for you to be aware.
Oh, okay. Sounds
So we're
sounds
going
great.
to discuss different topics, and we have some people in the chat. They are posting comments. Some people are asking questions. So that's pretty much what we're going to be doing in the next hour.
All right. So let's do it.
Thank you, Jordi. Jordi says, I hear these guys and I got crazy about their pronunciation. Probably Emmanuel's pronunciation because mine sucks.
No, Kendall's pronunciation is really good. Kendall, maybe you could go ahead and tell everybody about your learning experience. How do you learn English? Where do you learn English? And how do you do it?
All right. Yeah. Well, I started to learn English about, let me see, like could be 8 years ago. I took some private lessons, and from there, I start, learning this language. I think it's really cool. For me, and well, it is one of the most useful languages nowadays. It is one of the most important languages. So I decided to learn it because I wanted to, have better job opportunities. And when I was a child, I used to watch movies, and some of them were in English. so I couldn't understand a word that the actors were saying. And from that moment, I told to myself, "Hey, Kendall, let's go ahead and give it a shot. Let's learn something new." And yeah, I took some private lessons. It took me like 4 years. It was really hard because, well, my native language is Spanish, and learning English is not an easy thing. But if you put your best and if you are committed with it, I mean, you can make it. And well, right now, I have had some really good job opportunities. So, and nowadays I can watch movies in English. So that's great for me. I mean, I can understand everything about the dialogues in the movies.
Good, good.
Wonderful.
Sorry to interrupt, but before continuing, Kendall, I just want to say hi to Luis. He just joined us. Hi, Luis. How are you doing today?
Hey, hi guys. I'm doing well. I can't complain. Thank you very much for giving me access to the meeting, and as well, I just want to say thank you very much to you, Joshua and Emmanuel. Since I started learning English, I watched your videos on YouTube, and I acquired a lot of new vocabulary. And thank you. But I'm doing well. Thank you.
Great, great. I also have Hoodie and Jose, but unfortunately, Jose, you're still having that issue with your microphone. I don't know why, but and Hoodie, let me just join Hoodie. Apparently, he just fixed his microphone issue. Hello, Hoodie. How are you doing today? And perhaps you can give us some tips because Jose is having some issues, and you were able to tackle down. So perhaps you can tell us how you resolved the microphone issue. Hello, Hoodie. Well, uh, he's on the call already, but there's no answer. Well, guys, I have the first question, and as you can see, Sheriff says, "Can you tell us what are the questions if you want to apply to work on a constant customer service agent?" So, Emmanuel, some tips for Sheriff.
Well, first of all, I hope you are doing amazing, Sheriff. Welcome to this life. Honestly, it might depend on the recruiter. Every single recruiter uses a different method. However, I can break down some of the most useful or the most common questions that you may hear in, let's say, in a job interview. When it comes to a customer service job position, you need to be aware of the following questions. For example, they want to know about yourself, they want to know about your listening skills, they want to know about your experience or previous experience helping customers or resolving certain queries. So pretty much in or during a job interview, they will ask you, tell me about your experience in the customer service industry. Tell me about a negative situation that you were in your previous job, or tell me about a situation in which you had to do something additional to resolve an issue. So those are the most common questions that you may hear in a job interview. I don't know if Kendall may want to add something else. Like, can you tell us uh, about the last or the previous job interview that you had? What types of questions did they ask you?
Yes, sure. Well, my last job interview was like 2 years ago, I guess. Basically, what they wanted to know was about myself. Those questions about your background, your languages that you might speak, and things like that. I remember some of the questions were like, I remember one actually, and they put me like a text on the screen, and they told me to check out the words. Some of them were written erroneously, so I had to, identify them and let them know what was the issue there. The other questions were like basic ones, like just to see how I express myself, especially in English, because it was, one of the requirements to speak English. And but yeah, basically, I guess it was pretty much about it.
All
Oh,
right, thank you, Kendall. We
thank you.
also have Luis and
Jonathan just
somebody
joined
else.
us. And Jonathan
Jonathan.
just joined us. I just want to say hi. Hi, Jonathan. If you want to introduce yourself, that would be good.
Hi guys, can you hear me?
We,
Yes,
we can hear you properly. Correct.
Hey, what's up, guys? How are you doing?
we are doing
Ah,
awesome. What about you?
amazing.
I'm doing well. I can't complain.
Great.
So excited to hear that. So, Jonathan, we're discussing about uh, the typical questions in a job interview, mostly for a customer service position. Can you please, or can you kindly share with us some of the questions that you were asked in the last job interview that you were in?
Well, if I'm not mistaken,
Were
I
in.
remember that the interviewer asked me the question, "What do you know about call centers?"
And what do you say? What do you reply to him?
Well, actually, I'm from El Salvador, so I thought about a great answer for that question. So I said, where call centers here in my country and also in Central America are one of the best place to get the first job for younger people like me or old people. It doesn't matter the age. As well, call centers are a big industry because they are, well, gonna be honest with you, I understand more that I can speak.
No, but you're doing great. Let me tell you that you got a proper command of the language and a good pronunciation. So you're doing great, bro.
Yeah,
Don't worry
because I
about that.
applied and I worked, but just like 3 months because I decided to start study at university. Well,
Okay.
now I'm starting, but another career. But I have in mind to go back work in a call center because call centers are great. Many people say that call centers are stressful jobs,
Hmm.
and many people cannot manage the pressure and stuff like that. But if you keep in mind to develop yourself, to get better opportunity, because English, in my opinion, is the top language in the world. Because if you go to anywhere, you want to get in touch with someone else, English is the best way for doing it.
That is correct. That is correct. And let me tell you that once you get the knack of it, it's pretty interesting working in a call center. Is wonderful. As a matter of fact, not only because you can improve your English, but also because you're um, getting some experience regarding other people's issues, and you are able to tackle it down. So that is a good thing. And I also got Andres. Andres, if you want to introduce yourself, you're more than welcome to do that.
Yeah, hello. Above all, my name is Andres, and I'm 18 years old, and I'm from Guatemala. But I decided to study English because I really wanna study in another country. But tomorrow I will have my first interview in a call center. But
Okay.
I'm so eager because I know that I have a lot of vocabulary, and I have been learning English for 1 year, so I'm so proud of myself because I'm getting everything what are you saying, and probably I will pass the interview, but I'm so nervous. I'm not gonna lie you, but it's something difficult to understand sometimes because they ask you something like a word that I don't understand because I don't have many vocabulary for that. but I have learned many things with you. I discovered your channel, and I have learned many things with you, and I wanted to thank you.
Of course, and hopefully you will going to learn more. I got this question from Ceci. It seems pretty interesting for me in order to discuss it. It says, how difficult is training in a call center? Pretty easy, pretty easy. And I mean, what steps do you need in order to pass, or what things do you have to do it? No, the most difficult part of the call center job is the interview. Once you are in a training session, it becomes pretty easy. I don't know if Emmanuel have other thoughts, Kendall, James, Jaime, but in my humble opinion, once you are able to pass the interview, the training, I mean, you're going to receive the full documentation. You're going to receive a laptop, probably, depending on your account, and you will be able to read the manuals. They are going to give you the scripts, meaning that you are going to know everything that you have to say. You don't have to improvise during a call. Of
Joshua,
course.
maybe you sound so professional, and I would put it differently.
Okay,
In
tell me.
order to answer Ceci's question, I would say the most difficult part is being able to overcome your insecurities and your fear, because that's what hampers most people. I hear a lot of people all the time saying, "Hey, I'm so scared. I don't know if I will be able to succeed in a call center. I don't know if my English level is enough to make it into a call center." And they have a lot of insecurities. So, once again, the most difficult part is being able to overcome all that and just give it a try. Like Kendall said, he gave it a try and he learned the language. So, if you guys give it a try, you may get a job in a call center. So, in taking advantage of these, both this question that Ceci asked and also what this guy from Guatemala, I forgot his name, was it Luis?
Andres.
Andres, oh, excuse me. Maybe we can do a role play activity by having Kendall ask some questions as a recruiter, and Andres will have to answer them. Two questions. What about that?
All
Sounds
right.
great.
Yeah,
Sounds
sounds great.
So, Andres, are you ready?
Yeah, yeah, I agree.
Okay, Kendall, two questions. Go ahead.
All right. So I'm the recruiter, right?
Yes.
Okay. So Andres, good afternoon. Welcome to the recruitment process. Tell me something about your backgrounds. I mean, do you have any customer service experience? Tell me a little bit about yourself in that area.
Well, actually, in my college, it was a private school, so I used to work there and I used to process parent payments because that was my main job. But it was something difficult because I didn't understand something about it, and I had to call my supervisor. It was my principal in my job, in my school. But I used to earn well, it was a bad salary, but I worked there on vacations, so I could say that I have good skills treating with angry people. So I learned many things there. I worked there for 3 months, and I learned many things like how to handle customers or angry customers because they used to pay late and they had to pay fee.
All right, that sounds great, Andres. Well, I see that you have a lot of experience already in that area. So here comes the other question. What would you say to a customer that is mad? Let's suppose that he was getting I don't know, an article online. He buy it online. How could you resolve that issue? How can you give how can you make the customer feel better?
Well, first and foremost, if I don't know how to resolve something, I could call my supervisor or in that case, was my principal, but I could try to give my best to calm them down if they are angry, but I know that they are angry with the company, or in that case was with the school. So I don't have to take it to care. I don't have to take it too hard. So if I can do something, I could say them that I'm doing my best, and try to do it. So if I don't know how to do something, I could call my supervisor.
All right. Yeah, that sounds great, Andres. You'll be in the team. Welcome on board.
Hmm.
So Joshua, what is your feedback about that interview? Just two questions, and I think that's enough to make a decision, a recruiting decision.
Yeah, usually during an interview, they are going to ask you probably 4 questions, 5 questions. And if you are able to drag it down, I mean, if you are able to give a long answer, mm, you're you're good to go. I mean, if you're able to like, I mean, my first impression, my feedback, you did a great job. You were able to answer properly and fast. But, and if- as a recruiter myself, I can tell you that if you're able to give me more, I mean, more such, you're going to um, you're going to be able to drag the question down to probably 5 minutes, 6 minutes, and usually interviews are, I mean, 15 minutes. But if your answers are fast, they are going to and ask you more questions, and probably they are. I don't know. This is something that usually don't happen, but they are going to probably give you an out of the our question. I mean, something that pop ups um, off the cuff, and they will, I mean, catch you unawares. So if you receive the first question and you're going, if you're able to give as many details as you can, you will be able to get out of the interview by answering like 3 questions probably. But you did a great job. Your pronunciation, great. Um, the story that you told us, great. And Kendall, yeah, that 2 questions are the most common ones during an interview. So an amazing job during this play role.
So we actually got a comment from Jaime. He said that he had to leave. He'll be back soon.
Okay, okay, great.
So maybe we can do another role play, but with Kendall being the applicant and Joshua being the recruiter. What about that?
All right. Yeah, let's do it.
Are you ready, Kendall?
I'm ready. I'm
Okay,
always
Joshua.
ready.
Joshua, go ahead. You know what you gotta do.
Okay, sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Sorry indeed for that.
No problem.
Mhm. What I'm
So
about to do?
no. What I was telling Kendall is that we're gonna do another role play, but this time Kendall is gonna participate as an applicant, and you're gonna be the recruiter.
Ah, okay, okay,
Yeah.
great.
Two
Okay,
questions again.
Kendall. Yeah, okay,
All right.
Kendall.
Take it easy on me,
I
Joshua.
noticed that. Yeah, sure. I noticed here on your CV that you worked in sales department, and you apparently you were able to build up a new account from the beginning from scratch. How did you do that?
Yeah. Can you repeat the question, Joshua? I couldn't hear
Yeah,
you well.
I see here on your CV that you were able to build up a new account from scratch from the beginning. You
All
were
right.
able to build it up. You were able to build it up from the beginning, and you were working on a sales department, and that is pretty difficult. So if you can give us your thoughts, how were you able to do that?
All right. Yeah, so I put my best on it. I've been working so hard to, get the things done as well as I can. And right now I'm feeling motivated about what I'm doing, and I'm always following the procedures in order to, you know, to do it as well as I can, as I said. And pretty much what I've been doing is that. I mean, um, I always try to give my best in each little thing that I have in the process.
Okay, okay, okay. And wow, this is a difficult question during an interview. Why did they fire you? Why did they fire you in your last job?
Okay. Uh, well, it's a difficult question. That's right.
Yeah, difficult.
Um, you know, Maybe during the process, some things went wrong, I would say. Um, I'm a human being, and some mistakes were made, perhaps. Um Maybe the company, I was not, you know, uh, achieving the metrics or the goals that the company has, and unfortunately, they took the decision to fire me. But I'm always open to learn new things and take new challenges, um, and I'm here to learn something new, I guess.
Okay, okay, okay. Well, Andres and Jaime, apparently they got disconnected from the call for any reason, but okay. Hopefully they are going to get back. While doing that, and Gustavo says, if you are over 18, is it possible to find out a job? Let's say if you're 70. Wow, I don't know in other countries, but for instance, here in Costa Rica, in the United States, no, you're not going to be able to get a job in a call center or any a company like that if you don't have a minimum of 18 years old. I don't know if you, Emmanuel, know something regarding other countries in Central America or something like that, but
No, I think
not
most
quite sure.
companies, yeah, most companies stick to the same pattern. They don't hire people younger than 18 years old in most countries, as far as I'm concerned. So if you're 17 or 16, etc., I would recommend that you continue learning more English because by the age of 18, you will be able to apply for a job position.
Mhm.
So, and by the way, I have a question for Kendall. Kendall, what would you recommend to those people who are struggling to learn English? Because I hear a lot of people all the time saying that it's difficult, that they think that they won't be able to learn, that how do we learn, and what resources we use, etc. So, what would be your recommendation for those people?
Yes. What I would say is that learning a new language is not an easy thing. You gotta be motivated. You gotta practice every day. I know that perhaps some of you have a busy agenda, but in order to, learn it a little bit fast, you gotta read, for example, an article each day. Um, if you like listening music, you gotta do it. Uh, Perhaps reading the lyrics as well. And watch films, use all the tools that you have in your hands. Learning English, it is not easy. Uh, I was in the same position as you a couple of years ago. I was at some point when I was learning English, I almost gave up because I saw it too hard for me. We got to learn each word and the grammar and all that stuff, and it might seem a little bit complicated, but guys, just give it a try. Um, you got to be motivated, as I said, and you will achieve it. And with English, you will have a lot of job opportunities. If you go to a different country, there must be someone that speaks English. And yeah, it's a pretty interesting language. And right now, there, as I said, if you're looking for a job opportunity, English will open a lot of doors, and um, and it's great. I mean, don't feel unmotivated about that because you're not learning fast. But if you take a little time each day, I know that you're gonna learn it, and you're gonna read it, and you're gonna speak the language uh, pretty well. So let's give it a try. Don't give up.
Okay, and all good and stuff, but you have left out the most important part, Kendall. Watching hypreneur videos, bro. What happened?
And watching Larry videos. That's fine.
Yeah.
I enjoy that. There you
Actually,
go.
and actually, this opens up a new window for me in order to discuss something that Emmanuel and I have been discussing earlier, and regarding a new course. Emmanuel, if you can give us further details regarding that.
Sure. So, for all those of you who are asking us daily or weekly, guys, do you offer classes or do you offer a course? I'm looking to improve my English. I want to practice English with you guys. So I receive a lot of questions regarding that every single day, either on Facebook, TikTok. By the way, we are on TikTok already. Also on YouTube, as well as on other platforms. So to get down to the nitty gritty, I want to release the following piece of information. We decided to launch a customized course. It's going to be a group course. So if you are interested, please let us know in the chat because we're going to be launching a course in the next couple of weeks, probably by the 15th of September. We still have to discuss it depending on the people who are interested, but pretty much we'll be charging $25 a month, and we're gonna offer a 2-hour session per week. So if you are interested, please let us know because that's gonna be interesting, and that's also gonna help you guys to get a job in a call center because it's gonna be a training. We're gonna have scenarios. We're gonna practice job interviews. We're gonna help you improve your English pronunciation, grammar, as well as other things regarding the language. So that's pretty much it.
Great. And I want to say thank you. Thanks a million to Juan Herrera. He just bought us a coffee. And, bro, I do really appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Juan. So Joshua, I don't know if you want to add something, but
Yeah,
that's
I just wrote down on our email if somebody
mhm.
is interested, so they can.
Yeah, they can also send us an email because we can also offer personalized classes like one-on-one. However, some people have also asked me, hey, Manuel, but do you guys offer a group session, like a group training? So we can do both. I'm able to help you guys like one-on-one, or I can also help you in a group session. So
Mhm.
please send us an email or let us know in the comments what exactly you want because we can offer you guys both.
Exactly. And Emmanuel, I have a couple of comments that I would like to bring down to the table. For instance, Mabel is concerned regarding probably this course, and she says or he says, "I don't like grammar." Um, No, you don't have to worry about grammar with us because obviously we are going to teach grammar, but using our own methods. So we are not going to give you the grammar that usually people like
Joshua,
giving order.
you
Uh-huh.
know what? We're not
Mhm.
gonna be grammar Nazis.
Exactly, exactly. Now I have another comment from Isaac. Isaac says, "Guys, why should we avoid using Google Translate?" That's a good question. Of course, if you're, I don't know, for instance, doing some, um, doing a presentation, I mean, doing an essay, you can use Google Translate if you want to do it. But the only downside is that once you are using this tool, you're going to be always requiring more and more and more Google Translate. It's not advisable because this is something that prevents you from learning good stuff. I mean, it's not good to translate every single day, every single phrase. You have to use your own English, and if you commit mistakes, that's part of the course. That's part of your path. So I don't know, Emmanuel, if you want to say something else.
Yeah, absolutely. The problem here is that we have to bear in mind that Google Translate is a machine translating tool. It's not a human being. And as such, this tool makes a lot of mistakes. I know that if you type in a word, you may get a translation in any language that you want. However, when you have to put together a paragraph, a big sentence, when you have to link several ideas, chances are, and I would say that you will have like 90 or 95 chances of having a wrong translation, mostly when you have to put together a big paragraph. That's why you have to avoid using Google Translate. I've noticed some people doing that every day. Let's suppose that they are going to send out an email or they are going to write an essay or anything like that, and they just think that you can just write it in your native language and you can get an instant or a quick translation without any mistake. And no, guys, it doesn't work that way. Unfortunately, Google Translate will never be perfect. As much as good, no, as much as good as it is, it will never be as perfect as a human being because it makes mistakes. So you can use it sometimes if you want, but try to avoid it.
Mhm. I also have this comment from Richard. He says, "I'm already in a no, I'm already in a training in a call center, and I'm gonna have my first call next Friday, and I'm really scared. It is an AT&T account where I'll have to sell and I'll have to talk a lot. Well, that is something inevitable, like Thanos said. That is inevitable. Unfortunately, that is something that you have to face. But what I can tell you from my experience is that everybody screwed up the first call. I mean, I did it, Emmanuel did it, everybody did. The first
Richard,
call
I
is
do.
the worst. The first
uh-huh,
call is the worst. So it is
Most part.
impossible. It is
uh-huh.
impossible um, to do a perfect. Probably you will be the first one. Probably you are scared and you're going to be the first person in this world that is going to carry out a good first call. Probably. But if not, you're going to be part of the normal world. I mean, that is part of the course as well. So don't worry if you have scripts written, if you have to learn some vocabulary, you can visit our page hypernary vocabulary, and we have a lot of good stuff regarding sales. And I mean, but if you are already here, you're probably ready. So don't worry about it, bro.
uh, I want to tell Richard that we have a video about sales in our channel in which I'm selling Joshua a pen. So please go to our channel and watch that video as many times as you want, because there will be a lot of useful vocabulary, and also you will find a lot of techniques on how to sell, on how to sell a product effectively.
Mhm. Emmanuel, I just want to say hi to Lawrence. Lawrence has just joined us. Lawrence, if you want to say something, if you want to introduce yourself, more than welcome to do so. And I already have Javier as well. Let me join. Javier, if you want to say something, if you want to introduce yourself, please let us know. The microphone is yours.
Hello, can you guys hear me?
We can hear you properly. Go ahead.
Okay, that's perfect. So, my name is Lawrence, and I'm so happy to be here with us.
Hey Lawrence, how are you? Where are you from?
Yes. Normally, I'm Asian, but right now I'm living in Dominican Republic.
Ah, okay,
Oh,
nice. But what country are you originally from?
I'm from Haiti. I just told you.
Oh, I thought you said Asian. Ah, okay, okay.
No,
Sorry,
this is
sorry.
Haiti.
Ah, okay,
Okay,
sorry.
so, I just want to say, guys, you are amazing, and I really love your job you're doing, guys. This is amazing. And I remember when I was going to pass my interview call center, and I watched your video and I passed it successfully. This is
oh,
amazing, bro. I love you so much, guys. This is a good job, man. I really love this channel, man. Ivanori School, and I have it in my phone too every single day when I'm busy. I just go through your video. Boy, this amazing, man. I really love those video, man.
Thank you,
thank you,
Lawrence.
Lawrence. That warms up my
Such beautiful
heart.
words.
Yeah, that
You're
warms up my
welcome. You're
heart.
welcome.
Thank you.
And we got
And
somebody else.
Javier or Javier, not quite sure how to pronounce it, but if you can hear us, you can say something. No, got disconnected. But okay. Well, I got a lot of questions on the chat, Emmanuel. I have this one, for instance, from Francisco Alejandro. Says, I have all my life studying English. When I got to the interview for the call center, the interview told me the same thing. Let me see if I found something. Ray says, "Hey guys, I'm learning all methodly that you can explain us, Ricardo from Nicaragua." And let me see here. And the ask, guys, how can I improve my speaking skills? Great channel, by the way. You are the best. And Dylan is wondering when the course will start. So, Emmanuel, three questions. How can you
Okay.
improve your English? When the course is going to be able, available, sorry. And the other is from Ray, who says, what about the methodology?
Okay, this answer goes for Dylan. When this course will start? So I think we're going to be starting by the 15th of September, but we still have to um, promote it more because we need around 10 or maybe 15 people. So as soon as we have that amount of people, we're going to launch the course. So maybe by the 15th of September.
Okay. Yeah. What about the other questions, Emmanuel? How can you
Uh,
improve your skills?
how can I improve my skills? So based on my own experience, I would say that this is something that you have to do every single day. In my case, for example, I'm almost 30 years old now, and I started learning when I was 8 years old, meaning that I have been studying for I would say 90 or 95% of my entire life, and I'm still learning. I still do it every single day. I wake up in the morning and I grab a book, I grab my phone and I read an article, I watch a video, I watch the news, I talk to people, I talk to friends. So it's something that you have to do every single day, because unfortunately English is not my native language, and I'm sure that is not your native language either, since you were asking us that question. So if you want to improve your English, try to practice every single day. No matter how much English you know, no matter how good you are, no matter how excellent you are, continue doing it. And now that we have internet, we have access to the internet, guys. It's so easy to improve your English, because back then when I was a child, I didn't have access to the internet. The only thing I had was a small dictionary, and that was it. I didn't have a smartphone.
Hmm.
There were no smartphones at that time. So right
Me
now
neither.
that most of you have access to the internet, you guys have access to Hypernary School on YouTube. Back then, YouTube was not a thing.
No.
So now you have access to all that. And now,
Yes.
since technology allows you to connect with other people from other countries, just this is an example. We are here in Costa Rica and we have people from other countries, even from Haiti, Guatemala, Colombia, El Salvador, Mexico, etc. So technology allows you to connect with other people if you want to practice. And also, another example is that we're going to be launching a course virtually, and it will be a way to connect with you guys. So once again, be a consistent learner, stay committed, and never give up. Because if you study for a year and then you give up, you're not getting anywhere. Try to
Sure.
do it every day, non-stop.
I wouldn't normally add a single comma to Emmanuel's comments, but I'm gonna add something. Um, you have to find somebody else in order to practice, and this somebody else has to be um, more knowledgeable than you. I mean, if you're going to have some partner, he has to show you or teach you something. That's the only good stuff that you can do in order to improve your English. Because when we resort to gurus that they are going to tell you, no, you are going to be able to speak English in less than 3 months. You're going to be able to speak English in 19 days. This is the course that you need. Oh, this is no, no. Once you resort, once you resort to a guru, you are fucked up. A good method is finding somebody else that you can practice with, and you will be able to improve your English skills by doing so. What I did when I was younger is was since, like my Emmanuel said, I didn't have internet, I didn't have YouTube, I didn't have nothing of this. So usually I at the end of the night I decided to talk to myself. I repeated I created some conversations based on my experience, based on what I did during the day. I mean, I was playing a role thing. Like I had a supervisor, and he was asking me for what I did during the day. Okay, well, I type in some emails. I send it to that department. Then I receive a complaint. Then I went to the sales department. Then I go to the cool down, and the water cooler was broken. So I was able to describe everything, and that's a good method that you can use in order to improve your English. Or you can join us in our new course. We are no gurus, but we are launching a new course, and you will be able to speak to in different scenarios that we have, and you will be able to enhance your vocabulary in English stuff. And
So,
Kimberly says,
Joshua,
"Ha,
sorry to interrupt you. It's because I have to disconnect right now because I have a class at 6:30. I'm teaching somebody else, by the way, and I have to disconnect now.
Okay, so we are about to close the live, but let's say goodbye to or to our chat and people. I just want to say to Kimberly, she was asking, guys, I want to work in a call center, but I want to know my English level. What do you recommend me? Okay, you can write us down email, and perhaps we can give you a brief class, and you will be able to know your English level. And I'm going to write down my email here, and hopefully that helps.
Mhm.
Um, well, guys, thank you so much for being here, Kenda. Thank you,
Thank you,
um,
Kendall. I appreciate your
Jamie,
time.
Lawrence, everybody who joined the call. Thank you so much,
Thank
and
you.
see you later. Thank you.
Thank you guys for inviting me. And yeah, for everyone, let's keep practicing it and follow Hypernair School. Emmanuel and Joshua, they will teach you a lot of things. So good luck, everybody. Thank you so much for having me here in the on the live.
Thank you, Kendall. See you next time.
All right, see you.
See you.